All right. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight, spending your time with us. Two things. I'm losing my voice because these prep football games are a little too close lately. We'll figure that out. I'm also growing a beard for the first time ever. No shave November. Bear with me. It's a little patchy. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ruben Goodwin. I'm the Director of Diversity and Community Engagement here at Prep. I'm here to introduce one of our seed students who's going to talk to you a little bit about how he spends his time here at Prep and the opportunity that was afforded to him by being a part of the seed program. This young man does it all. He's one of our brightest shining stars here at Prep. Tremendous kid. He's a senior. His name is Sebastián Rodriguez. Sebastián, come on up.
Good evening. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves and having a great night. I am beyond excited to be speaking to you all tonight. My name is Sebastián Rodriguez, a senior here, and I hope to inspire you with my story, and if anything, reassure you of the great work Fairfield Prep accomplishes in educating young men. I believe it would be best to explain where I come from. I was born in North Carolina when my father was on duty as a Marine. When he retired, we moved to New York, where I spent most of my early education in New York City. There, they had placed me in the Gifted and Talented program, a group I now look back on as better described mentally frustrated adolescents with attention problems. I then moved to Bridgeport, Connecticut for 7th grade, where I was placed in an accelerated math track. Upon looking at my options for the future, my father wanted more for me than a normal high school education. He wanted to set me up for success, and so he took me to Fairfield Prep's open house. This is where my interest was captured, and through these past 3 years, I've become completely enamored with the prep experience. Every kid is born with an abundance of curiosity, a strong flame. It's how we learn and experience. A normal thing might be to replace some of that curiosity with understanding or knowledge as you grow and adapt. The flame wanes down. I and many others do the opposite. The more I knew, the more I wanted to know. The more I could do, the more I wanted to do. The flame grows and grows. I'm sure that you have seen this plenty in your own children, and I hope that you remember times when you were like this, whether it was yesterday or 10 years ago. The problem with maintaining and growing this abundance of curiosity is finding sources and outlets. You need to be taking in some type of input, whether it's how to throw a ball or why the Earth orbits around the sun. And possibly more important, you need an outlet. Whether it's an experiment to explore gravity or throwing that ball down the football field. In the absence of these sources and outlets, your flame dies. However, Prep has given me every opportunity to ignite and fuel that flame inside. One of my favorite experiences, showcasing what I was offered here at Prep, takes place during my freshman year in the robotics club. I remember coming for my first meeting, not knowing anyone or anything about robots, yet I was warmly welcomed, and thus I began to explore. I listened with such amazement as they explained the process and the freedom we had within their tech competition. I watched different groups and tried to pick up anything I could, from the way they planned match strategy, to the number of gears they used, to which screwdriver went with which screw. It was also new to me at the time, but it soon became clear to me that the team had a problem. Their only programmer had graduated the year before, and no one knew how to code. How would our robot move or pick anything up was the first question. The more important one was who would be willing to learn. I offered my help, and instead of turning me away for being too new or too experienced, they were more than happy to have me try. The first day I got the robot to beep, I was pretty happy about this until I realized it meant an error. The second day I got it to jump forward, and the third I had mapped it to a controller so we could move it freely. I continued to learn and explore, and today not only do I program the bot, but I am also the club's president. It was with a great support system that inspired me to act and pushed me to succeed. My brothers backed my every move, never failing to pick me up when I slipped. Fairfield Prep exudes the brotherhood, an interconnected relationship of young men supporting each other's desires to grow and to refine themselves. But it isn't the only community that exists here. The only way that my success has been possible has been through the support and encouragement of the teachers I've encountered throughout my time. Yes, my parents love me in every way and support me in any way they can. But they aren't the ones in class with me reviewing labs, going over essays, or going over test results. Nor are they moderating the clubs we use to explore our world. It is the teachers who are our mentors, role models, and the ones pushing us daily to be the best versions of ourselves. The only reason I am standing in front of you proud of my past is because of the countless instances in which teachers have sacrificed their time and energy for my well-being. Mr. Horseman, my band teacher, pushes me every day to new heights to become better at playing the saxophone. But he always remembers to ask me if I am okay, or to give me time to work on an assignment when I am overwhelmed. Mr. Tolo, my biology teacher and robot moderator, always keeps track of me and makes sure I'm the responsible leader I need to be. But he always reminds me that any box I can put myself in is too small. There's no idea too crazy or too big to explore. And then there's Miss Goodwin, my Spanish teacher. She challenged me every day to think in 2 languages, exploring the values of the past and foreign lands. More importantly, she always calls me to step out of my shell and to be a leader. And she allows me to bridge the gap between my culture and my school. She's always there for me, whether I need help with a speech or just someone to talk to. She's a beacon of light, always reminding me to act with integrity and respect. All in all, I am very proud to attend Fairfield Prep because I understand all it has afforded me and all it has allowed me to achieve. Every day, the fire within me is reignited, again and again, fueling me with the desire and the will to choose better, to pursue the growth of my character and the service of others. The facilities and faculty have innovated the way that I discover and given me much more than just a normal high school experience. Just as teachers are so much more than instructors, clubs are so much more than simple interest, and every prep brother is so much more than just a student, Fairfield Prep is much more than just a normal high school. Prep ignites the fire within us all. Thank you.
Okay, so as you can see, Sebastian has spent his time here at Fairfield Prep wisely. So, I want to talk about time for a minute. As you heard from Sebastian, so many people in the prep community have spent time with him. Time caring about what he does in class, what he does in the robotics club, how he's doing socially. And that's the way this community works. Whether it's teachers, whether it's you spending your time here tonight, whether it's coaches, alumni, anyone who is around prep feels it. They understand it. And it's something it's there, it's in the energy, So that time is something we want our students to use wisely. They have 4 years with us here at Fairfield Prep. And our seed students, they can be anywhere else, and any of our students can be anywhere else. But their parents and those students believe that this is the best opportunity for them. And I'll tell you, I think it is. And I think all of you are here with us tonight because you realize we need to make sure every student that wants to be a prep student has that opportunity. When I first came here, actually, me and Sebastian started together. So my freshman year was his freshman year. So when I first came, Kevin Altieri, who runs our admissions program, said, "Ruben, you find a kid, we'll figure out a way." He said, "Any kid who wants a Jesuit education, we're gonna figure out how to put them through Fairfield Prep." And we can't do that without you. Tonight, we're gonna do a little thing called Fund a Future, and we need your help. When you raise your paddles, it not only helps students and families get into prep, it helps them actualize their dreams. When Sebastian came to us 4 years ago, I don't think he said, "Oh, I'm gonna lead the robotics club and I'm gonna have a 3.8 GPA and be awesome." He's awesome. Those are things he figured out while he was here. And if you're not here, it's a lot harder to figure those things out. So let's make Fairfield Prep an opportunity for so many more students. Let's do that tonight, all right? So please, raise your paddles, bring me some more friends into the seed program.